The bug type. The weakest types in terms of base stats and also resisted by a plethora of types. This typing needs to be predictable to another type so that it can have reliable options against any opponents. So here we go, calculating the best bug type combination. To calculate the greatest type combination for this video, I will be using this formula. Hopefully I can simplify and explain this quickly. So basically a type combination will gain 2 points for each type it is super effective against, and a bonus 1 point if both of its affiliated types are super effective against the same type. It will lose 2 points for each weaknesses, an additional loss of 3 points if it has a double weakness. It will gain half a point for each resistance, another half point for every double resistance, lose 2 points if both types are resisted by the same type, gain 2 for each immunity, and lose 2 for each liability, which are types that are immune against it. Hopefully you understood that. If there is a tiebreaker, I will just choose. In 17th, and the worst bug type combination is easily bug and grass. This combination is super effective against 6 types with 5 resistances, including 2 double resistances. It also has 6 weaknesses with a double weakness to fire and flying. Plus it is resisted by 4 types. Final score, negative 10.5. In 16th is bug and ice. This combination is super effective against 6 types where both bug and ice are super effective against grass. It would have 3 resistances and also has 4 weaknesses with a double weakness to rock and fire. Plus ice and bug are resisted by fire and steel. Final score, negative 3.5. And 15th is bug and psychic. This combination is super effective against 5 types with 4 resistances, including a double resistance to fighting. It also has 6 weaknesses, and both bug and psychic are resisted by steel. Plus it's a liability against dark. Final score, negative 3.5. And 14th is bug and dragon. This type combination does not exist, but if it did, it would be super effective against 4 types, and will have 5 resistances, including a double resistance to grass. It also has 5 weaknesses, and both bug and dragon are resisted by steel. Plus, it's a liability against fairy. Final score, negative 3. And 13th is bug and fighting. This combination is super effective against 7 types, with both bug and fighting being super effective against dark. It also has 5 resistances and 4 weaknesses, including a double weakness to flying. Both bug and fighting are resisted by flying, fairy, and poison. Plus, is a liability to ghost. Final score, negative 1.5. And 12th is bug and poison. This combination is super effective against 4 types, with both bug and poison being super effective against grass. It would have 5 resistances, including double resistance to grass and fighting. It also has 4 weaknesses, and both bug and poison are resisted by poison and ghost. Plus, it's a liability to steel. Final score, negative 1.5. And 11th is bug and normal. This type combination is also unused, and if it existed, it would be super effective against 3 types. It would also have 2 resistances and 3 weaknesses. Both bug and normal are resisted by steel, plus has a liability against ghost, but also the immunity to ghost. Final score, negative 1. And 10th is bug and dark. This combination is super effective against 4 types, with both bug and dark being super effective against psychic. It would have 4 resistances and 5 weaknesses, with the immunity to psychic, but both bug and fighting are resisted by fairy and fighting. Final score, negative 1. 9th is bug and fairy. This combination is super effective against 5 types, with both bug and fairy being super effective against dark. It would have 5 resistances, with a double resistance to fighting, and 5 weaknesses, plus the immunity to dragon. However, both bug and fairy are resisted by fire, steel, and poison. Final score, 0. And 8th is bug and flying. This combination is super effective against 5 types, with both bug and flying being super effective against grass. It has 3 resistances, with a double resistance to grass and fighting, plus 5 weaknesses, with a double weakness to rock. Both bug and flying are resisted by steel, but does have the immunity to ground. Final score, 0.5. And 7th is bug and ghost. This combination is super effective against 4 types, with both bug and ghost being super effective against psychic. It would have 5 resistances, and also has 5 weaknesses. Plus it's a liability against normal, but immunity to normal and fighting. Final score, 3. And 6th is bug and rock. This combination is super effective against 7 types with 2 resistances. It also has 3 weaknesses, and both bug and rock are resisted by steel and fighting. Final score, 5. And 5th is bug and fire. This combination is super effective against 6 types, with both bug and fire being super effective against grass. It also has 6 resistances, with a double resistance to grass, and 3 weaknesses, with a double weakness to rock. Both fire and bug are resisted by fire. Final score, 5.5. And 4th is bug and electric. This combination is super effective against 5 types with 4 resistances. It also has 2 weaknesses, and has a liability to ground. Final score, 6. And 3rd is bug and water. This combination is super effective against 6 types with 5 resistances and only 3 weaknesses. Final score 8.5. In second is Bug and Ground. This combination is super effective against 8 types with 3 resistances. It also has 4 weaknesses plus the immunity to electric, but liability to flying. Final score 9.5. In first place in the best bug type combination is Bug and Steel. This combination is super effective against 6 types with 8 resistances, including double resistance to grass. It also only has 1 weakness, which is a double weakness to fire. Both Steel and Bug are resisted by fire and steel, but it does have the immunity to poison. Final score 9.5, tied with the ground. Yeah, that's my calculation of the bug types. Since the bug type main problem was lack of offensive capabilities, it can thrive with any types as long as those problems are dealt with. Since outside of that major downside, it's pretty good. And as for the video, that's about it.